Alright, here we are with the original artwork for the Uncle Tairy album cover for Sun Blew Out that I did earlier this year. This was right before I started doing the Behind the Foreskin, so I didn't get to do one on this, so I thought I would do that because he bought the original piece and it's going to be shipped out to him, so wanted to have a little fun documenting it first. So let's zoom in here. Obviously playing off the name of the album cover. He said just something apocalyptic with the sun exploding, so we started there, and I got this idea of a gold mine, and that's the site of the illustration, and these kids maybe were the miners, and they're rebelling against this master that finally found a huge chunk of gold out of this mine, and then all the miners turned on him and are murdering him and fucking cutting his face open. It's pretty rowdy. Y'all know I like my violence, especially children. Maybe from some fucking Children of the Corn or Pet Cemetery influence, some that Lord of the Flies, children going nuts. The juxtaposition of the innocent and the corrupted. Right, we got a guy with a shovel through his face here. There's been some casualties. This dude's getting a fucking piece of the sun shot through his face. I really like how that stylization came out. I was playing with that, and that kind of happened. I'm always trying to, as David Lynch says, look for happy accidents to happen. So I just play around. I like this guy's kind of hidden in here with some kind of tool stuck in his chest. There's a cross up here at the top, maybe a grave. This dude's getting burned the fuck up. There's some kids just chilling here. There's been a murder. Looks like a throat's been slit by this baby. God damn, this shit is harsh, bro. Shit's blowing up. Body's blowing out back here. Where a chunk of the sun hit the rock over there. I had some fun trying different kind of stylizations of how I was going to do the smoke cloud back here. Played with that a bunch. A lot of corrections on this, as always. A lot of corrections. These two this guy's eating an apple, and she's drinking some fucking whiskey. We got the snakes coming out. We got the fucking devil, fucking demon in here in the gold mine, drinking the blood dripping down. He's bathing in that blood. And then this guy's kind of psyched. He's like, hallelujah. This guy's pointing. He's got his gun. Shit's coming apart in here, you know what I'm saying? So this was really fun. Just really having fun with that destruction theme. And it's a fun piece. And of course, super low tech. This is basically what I do my stuff with. We got some Black Magic ink here from Higgins. We got some Liquitex Heavy Body acrylic paint for corrections. Pencil sharpener from Denmark. Little pencil and a pencil holder. Brush for ink, brush for paint for corrections, and a little dirty gummy eraser, right? So low tech till this point, getting all this done. I love just drawing by hand. That's my shit. That's where I just have fun in the exploring phase. It just doesn't feel... I've done it on the Cintiq as well, but I just can't get the same feeling because I'm so used to doing it on paper. And plus, then you get this lovely one-of-a-kind original, and a lot of times you can double your money selling the original as well. So that's really cool. All right, now we come to the high-tech portion of the project. We got working in Photoshop CS3 here, some old-ass Photoshop on a MacBook Pro used, right? This is refurbished. Keep it low-tech, keep it frugal, as I've always done. You don't need a lot of high-tech equipment to have a very long, healthy career as an illustrator. You know, you mostly just need some skills. You got to get those skills up, and then the rest will come together. So in the theme of keeping it simple, I got just a few layers. I do my line layer on one, I do my fill layer on the other. So we can flip through it real quick here to give everybody a reminder. It's so simple, I feel like it's repetitive to show it again, but maybe not everybody's seen it. So there's the original black and white artwork scanned in. Then I add a white layer just over the top of that here to just get any visual interference out. There is the top line layer of the finished artwork of the digital coloring. So we'll click it there. You can see it's not quite black. It's a really, really, really dark red. I like to go almost black, but not quite. And then we got the fill layer there, so you can see the fill layer on its own. That's kind of fun. Some of it's clicked and filled in with the magic wand tool, and some of it is drawn in, you know, colored in with the pen on the Cintiq, because I finally got a Cintiq a couple years ago, and I've been using that to color with, and that is fun. Again, just a small 13-inch Cintiq. I think it was about $1,000. But my whole career, I probably spent less than $3,000 on all the equipment that I've used in 15 years. You know, a scanner, a couple of computers, and the Cintiq. That's it. So very, very low tech. We'll zoom in here. Sun blew out. We got this guy. You can see I used the cover's obviously predominantly red, but I mixed in some of these brownish grays and this gold and gray on the focal point here, where he's got a big old nugget of gold that he finally got out at the last minute, just as the world is ending. He finds this giant chunk of gold, only to be murdered by the miners. And of course, you know, I love the blood. We got the blood going on here. And as I started to experiment with the color here, I'm always looking to be surprised. Just like in the drawing, I'm looking to explore and have fun and let the drawing tell me what it wants to become. I do that with the color too. And I knew that I wanted the nugget to be yellow, and then I started dripping it on the guy there. He's got the drips on him. And originally the kids around him were red, but then I thought, well, what if they become gold and kind of create this cool shape up there and an expanded focal point? But then I also wanted to echo it elsewhere, so I moved down and started experimenting in the idea of carrying it through the piece, you know, whoosh, like this, and then kind of bouncing it back up. You can see everybody's kind of looking into the piece. These guys are looking at the sun. The sun is coming back out at everything, and as you look at as you follow the arc of the gold through this piece, it starts up here, swoops down. The snakes are coming out. The dead lady's here. The kid's looking at what's happening. Boom! His gaze bounces you right back up. A lot of directional stuff happening in the illustrations. I'm a big fan of really trying to direct the eyes of the viewer around and around. You'll notice that a lot of the compositions are really very circular. I think that's what makes for a piece that you just want to live inside, and your eyes just keep roaming around to all the fun details. You know, I like to pack in all the fun details and then really direct the eye all around the piece as I'm going. So this one came out super good. He was really happy with it. I was really happy with it, obviously. You know, I always keep working on a piece till I'm super happy with it. Get an even closer look at this. Some of this here, you can see just fun. Can we get this out of the way? Fun stuff. Lots of blood. Love that devil character just bathing in blood, just sipping a bloody martini. The snakes coming out. Gold, right? Gold, the theme of gold. We got some gold little coins around. This gold mine. Exploding, right? Everybody's sitting here worried about the gold, but really it didn't matter because the universe is fucking exploding, bro. You probably should have just meditated your whole life and you would have been happier. Look at that. Getting his fucking face cut open, cut in half. I love it when I get these ideas. You know, I'm sitting here drawing and I just get this idea. I go, oh shit, what if this fucking chick is just cutting his fucking face in half with a knife? Looks like he's probably about to get stabbed in the fucking dick by this other fucking kid. He's about to get chopped in the back by that lady. Woo! Damn, brutal. Brutal. But shout out to Uncle Tairy for hitting me up to do this job. You know, these are my favorite kind of jobs. Just throwing on the music and letting it come to me. Playing off of the album cover name, Sun Blew Out. Great concept. And perfect fit. You know, you always want to find illustrations that are, you always want to find jobs that are really a perfect fit for the kind of shit that you love to draw. Because that is the name of the game. If you're not having fun with your art career, then, you know, you've headed the wrong direction. Because art is meant to be fun. Keep it fun, keep it fun. You are always having fun, and then you are never done. Right? That's the song for the day. Sing it to yourself every time you go to sleep at night. You'll dream beautiful, beautiful dreams.